So, okay, chalo, let us get started. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Okay, so what did we study in the previous class? What did we study in the previous class, everyone? So we studied about what? What is constructor? Remember what is constructor? Why do we use a constructor, everyone? Why do we use a constructor? We use a constructor because we want to what? No one forgot already? Why do we use constructor?
Initialize non-static variables.
Initialize non-static variables. Okay. Or maybe something else. Non-static variables inside what?
Inside the object.
Inside the object. Okay, next.
Variables to have different names or different values.
Different names and different values. Okay.
Will make use of parameterized constructors.
Okay, that is there. Next. So what is the like? Why did we go for constructor? What was the drawback in the previous approach? In the previous approach, we had created one method, which was initializing the non-static variables, right? Here also you're telling constructor is also initializing non-static variable. If the previous method and this both are doing the same, then why even we need to go for a constructor? Why?
With arguments we can.
Sorry. With
Yeah,
argument?
Different values for different objects.
No. See, my only question is we had employee init method. Remember? In that also we were initializing non-static variables in the object. Yep. Well, here also using constructor, we are initializing the non-static variables in the object. Yep. Now, I could have used that only. Why am I using constructor?
can call
To make it necessary that we should enter some values.
There, what was the issue in that approach? If we forgot to call that method, or if we forgot to initialize the values, was compiler giving us any error or warning or anything of that sort? No, right? It was not giving. Here, the chances was of human error. Like if I missed one thing, then the whole object will be wasted, right? So because it will have a default value. Then what did we see in constructor? Why are we using constructor? What is happening? Right? Why? What did we see? What was the observation? We saw in one example, we saw one small observation. What was that observation? If you guys remember, whenever I create an object, constructor was getting called. Remember, whenever we created an object, the constructor was getting called. So every time I'm creating an object, what is happening? Constructor is getting called. That means whenever if I creating an object, I want to make sure all of my non-static variables are initialized. That is when what we do, we will go for constructor. Yes or no? Guys, come on, you need to remember all of these things. Okay, done. Hope you are in the mood of the class today. Done. Okay. Next, what did we see? What is the disadvantage in this particular piece of code? What is happening here? Here we were using this constructor without parameters. No matter how many objects I create, how many tigers I create, what will be the name and age of the tiger? It will be Tommy and 6 itself. Yes. Any changes in that? No, there will be no changes in that. So to overcome that, what did we do? We used constructor with arguments. Now in constructor with arguments, we are passing name and age. Basis on the tiger which we are creating, we are passing name and age. So whenever I create an object of tiger, what? The tiger name and ages are different. Yes. Okay. What is the use of next we learned about something known as what? Constructor overloading. What is the advantages of constructor overloading? What is constructor overloading? First of all, For example, if you had remembered, we had written demo 1. Inside this, I first passed int A. Then I created another demo 1. Inside that, we passed int A, int B. Sorry, double B. Then we had another constructor, demo 1. Inside this, we only had double B. So what is this giving us? Option to create multiple types of options. Remember Matchbox. In Matchbox, what were we trying to do? In Matchbox, we were creating 2 different types of Matchbox. Yesterday only we learned that one is a square Matchbox, one is a rectangular Matchbox. So for square Matchbox, we had what? A constructor called Matchbox. Inside that, we only had one parameter, length, width, and height was same. Yes. Next, what did we learn? Next, what did we learn? Then we learned about rectangular. In that rectangular constructor, what were we doing? How many values were we passing? We were passing 3 values, A, B, and C. For length, we were assigning A. For width, we were assigning B. And for height, say we were assigning C. Yep. So this is what we learned in the yesterday's session. Now, and also we learned about this. Using this, how can I differentiate between global variable and local arguments? Suppose if I have a constructor whose arguments is also tname and th. Yes. So now if I want to write tname is equals to tname, is it correct, guys? Will you get the correct values? No, we were not getting the correct values. So what were we using? We were using this dot tname is equals to tname. Remember, this is what we learned previously. Okay. Chalo, now let us learn about inheritance. Okay, let us learn about inheritance. Okay, today we are going to learn everything about inheritance in Java. Done? Now tell me, what according to you guys is an inheritance? What according to you guys is an inheritance?
It have the parent and child class.
It has what?
Parent and child class.
No, just general. What do you mean by inheritance? General, don't talk about class, object, in general world. In real life, what is inheritance?
Something that is passed from one generation to another generation.
What disease? Diabetes is a
which is using its family, inherited by its family. Like that,
what is
it's, you know.
inherited by family?
Any properties.
A
Character.
treasury or a property
Character.
that can be inherited
Flat,
from a
plot.
father or a parent.
Characters. Same like papa's nose. Same like that.
Yeah, even you are telling diabetes, that is also.
Only
Because
people here are money minded. Everyone is like property, land,
I told
Huh?
characters.
characteristics. Can I say as soon as a baby or a child is born, what do they say? Oh, his eyes is same like his father's eyes, right? Oh, his color is like his mother's color. Oh, hair is like his father. So these are some of the properties we inherit through genes. Yes. Suppose if your parents have diabetes, there are high chances that you'll also inherit diabetes from them. Yes. This is also inheritance, not only property, my money-minded friends. Yep.
no,
But
you
still-
understood wrongly. We told properties. You take it property.
No. I know what you meant by property. It's okay. But let us see one small animation and example. Suppose this is father, right? Now, what is father having here? He's having land. Yes. He's having what? What is he having? One second. Okay. He's having what? Land, car, and money, right? Now, after his father, who will inherit all the property?
Son.
His son will inherit all the properties, right? That is kind of like inheritance, what you guys were talking about, not what I was telling. Yes. Now, similarly, what will happen? Usually, suppose now you are working very hard. Okay. Say Sujay is working very hard. See, he has become old also, coding, nice land. He has purchased Ferrari car and money. Now, after say Sujay, due to old health, okay, say Tata bye-bye to us, who will inherit the property? His son will inherit the property. Yes. Now, after his son, who will inherit the properties? his grandson will inherit the properties. So on and so forth. This keeps on happening. Yes. Can we say this is kind of like an inheritance? Yep. Okay. Now, can you guys tell me what are this land, money, and car in Java? In Java. Who is this father, grandfather, and son in Java? What do you think it is?
They are classes.
They are classes. Very good. And what are these land, money, and car which we are inheriting from different generations?
Data and methods.
Data and methods. Can I say that are nothing but members? Yes. Yes. So here, my dear friends, whenever I say that we are inheriting, right? What is inheriting? Inheriting, acquiring properties. What can I say? What is inheritance, everyone? Inheritance is nothing but acquiring properties. Yes. What do you mean by properties here? What do you mean by properties? When I say acquiring properties, what do you mean by properties? Properties is nothing but variable and methods. Variable and methods. From where to where? From, say, one class to another class. Yes. Can I say this is inheritance? Yes. Acquiring variables and methods from one class to another class. Okay. Let us see one example. How can we acquire properties? Say I will write one class. Class A. Say it has, say int money is equals to, say, 700 crores, not rupees, crores. Done. Now, class B has int pocket money, say only 6 crore rupees pocket money. Done. Now we want to acquire what? Now we want to acquire, which one would you like to acquire? You want to acquire 6 crores or 700 crores? You guys decide. Which one should we acquire? Should I acquire from class A to class B or class B to class A? Which is more profitable? Class A, if I acquire, who will be in more profit? Class B will be in more profit. So how can I acquire from class B to class A, my dear friends? Okay. To acquire something from another class, we have a very cute keyword called as extends. Okay. Whenever you want to acquire something from another class, what do you write? Class B, whatever class name it is, and you, in front of that you write extends, and then from which class you want to acquire. Say I want to acquire from class A. Yes. Done. This is your inheritance. That is it. That's it. Nothing is there. So can I acquire? Now what is happening? Class B is acquiring from class A. That's it. Now let us see whether it has acquired, inherited or not. Okay. To do that, we will create another class called test class. Then inside this, we'll have public static void main method. Okay. Inside this main method, now if I want to access money of class A, how can we access that, my dear friends? First of all, is it static variable or non-static variable? It is a non-static variable. This is also non-static variable. Okay, non-static global variable. Done. How can I acquire? How can I access money of A class in test class? How can we access member of another class from another class? It is a non-static variable. What do we need to do? Can I directly write A dot money?
We have to create an object first.
First, we have to create an object. Object of what? B class or A
Class
class?
B.
Class
Class
A.
B.
I want to access money, right? This I want to access. So I'll create class A. Chalo. Let me create class A. A A1 is equals to new. Done. Now if I write SOPLN A1 dot
Just let me know.
money. Okay. A1 dot money. What will be the output here, my dear friends? 700. Yes. Now say let me create B1 is equals to new B. Now I will write SOPLN B1 dot pocket money. Can I do this? Can I write B1 dot pocket money? Yeah. Yes. Can I also write SOPLN B1 dot money? Can I do that? Yes or no? Think and answer. Can we write B1 dot money? So what is happening here? From B, I am accessing money. Can I access money of A from B? We don't know. Yes. Can we access or not, guys? Come on, in the chat, people answer. Can we access or not? I know that B has pocket money, that we can access. Now, can I access using B ka object, get A ka money? Some of you are saying yes. Okay, let us see how. Now tell me what happens when we see this particular line. What is happening when we see this particular line, everybody? Here, A is equals to A1. A1 is equals to new A1. What are we doing? Here, we are nothing but creating an object. Yes. What is this object? A1. Now, what are we doing here? We are loading all non-static members of class A, which is nothing but your money 700. Done. Now, what will happen in this line, everyone? What will happen in this line? Here we will come. We'll create an object. New keyword will generate this and all of those stuff. Done. Now, who is loaded now? Non-static variables are loaded now. Yes or no? Non-static variables are loaded. Yes or no? If non-static variables are loaded, can you guys tell me who will load first? Will pocket money come and sit in this object first, or money will sit in this object first? Pocket money or money? Pocket money or money? First, I'm asking both. No. First, who will come? Who is loaded? Money or pocket money? Guys, remember, always this A class is loaded first. This A class is loaded first. Now I am using this word, this A class, this B class. Okay. Now there are some terminologies involved, guys. Okay. Now, what is class B? Class B is extending from class A. So class A here it is called as super class. Okay. Or it is called as child class. Child class. Is it called a child class? No, it is called as what? Parent class. Parent class. Any other name? Super class, parent class, then it is also
Base
called as
class.
base class. Yes, base class. Then what is this class called? The class who is inheriting. Inheriting. It is called as subclass.
Derived class.
Child class.
Child class.
Or derived class. Okay. Now, tell me, let's not use this class, that class. Now tell me, in this object, which is B1, which class members are loaded first? Parent class or child class? Parent class members are loaded first. Super class members are loaded first. So what are the members here? Money. What is the value? 700. Yep. Next, who is getting loaded? Next, who is getting loaded? Next, pocket money is getting loaded. Pocket money is getting loaded. What is the value here? The value is 6. Child class members. Now, seeing this, is there B1 dot pocket money? Is it available here? Yes. Seeing this, B1 dot money, is it available here? Yes. So that means theoretically, this code will work. Yes or no? theoretically this code should work. Yes. Anyone has any like contradicting statement? No, sir, this will not work. Anyone here? Sir, no, this will not work. No one? So theoretically, we have seen how it will work. Now let us execute and see it. Yes. Chalo, let us see it in action. Let me open. Oh my God. Okay. Chalo, let me share. Yeah, can you guys see the ID, guys? Yeah, is it clear? No blur, nothing, right? Okay, let me create a new folder called inheritance. Done. Okay, first let us create a class called test dot Java. Okay, first we have class A. Inside that we have public int money is equals to say 700. Done. And then similarly we have class B, public int pocket money is equals to say only 6 crore rupees. Done. Okay. Now, next we will create another class called test. Okay. Inside this we'll have public static void main string args. Done. Save it. Now here what we will do, first we'll create an object of class A. Yes, let us create an object of class A. Okay. A1 is equals to new A. Asha ji, is your clear now? Is it clear now? Yes. Next, I will write system dot out dot print ln say A1 dot money. Okay. Next, we will create what? Same C V B B B1 dot pocket money, then P1 dot money. If this is not correct, so this should give us an error. Yeah. Pakka? Java C test.java. Oh, what is it telling? It is giving us error, right? Variable B1 of type B. There is no variable B1, but we saw theoretically it is possible, right? Why is it not working, guys?
Extends we have not given.
Ah, very good. Are we extending class here? No. No one told me that. In chat, no one told me. Right? Okay. So now what should I do here? If I want to inherit B1, see, I try to access B1 dot money directly. It is giving me error saying that variable money symbol not found. Yes. So what should I do now? I should extend inherit from class A. To inherit from class A, what should we write? We should write the keyword here called extends. extends A. So now if I write keyword extends dot A, now will this work, guys? Now will this work? How many of you say this will work? How many of you say this will not work? How many of you say this will work? How many of you say this will not work? Navin is saying it will work. Sajid is saying it will work. Navid is saying it will work. Anyone who is saying, sir, I will saying it will not work. Okay, let us see. Java, C, test.java. Okay, it worked. And we created test.class, A.class, B.class. Yes, it is compiled. So I will clear. Okay, let me now run and see what will happen. Java test 700, 6 and 700. To differentiate, let me add a separator here. Actually, you can directly do this also, but it will take default this thing. So that's the problem here. Java C test.java and then Java test. Okay, can you guys see the output here? 700, 6 and 700. Now, if you see, we are trying to access what? 700 using what? D1 object. Is this clear, everyone? Yes. Anyone has any doubt so far? So this is inheritance, guys. Very, very simple. What is inheritance? What is inheritance? Inheriting properties from one class to another class. How are we inheriting from one class to another class? What is the keyword we are using? The keyword we are using is extends. Is this clear? Is this clear? And whenever we create an object, who is loaded first time? First, who is loaded? Superclass members or subclass members? Superclass, parent class members, then child class members are loaded. Is this clear? Anyone has any doubt here? No doubt? Pakka?
No, sir.
Okay. So now, before we go to the next inheritance topics, there is something very, very important we need to note down. Okay. So now, so what is the observations, some of the observations we can make here? Okay, now tell me, before we go to the next point, can I extend B from B itself? Can I do that? Can I extend B class from B class itself? That means what is recursive? Inheritance possible? I'm inheriting from my own self. Is it possible? How many of you say this is possible? I will say this is not possible. From B object only, I'm inheriting the B object. Sir, my property only I will take. No, it is possible, right? Narendra is saying it is possible, I think. Let us see. Java C test.java. We will see all of that in the future. Okay, Sajid? See what is happening. Public int pocket money, public not allowed here. So what is happening? Actually, it is throwing us some kind of error. So this syntax is not at all recognizable. It is showing us some random error. Understood? So this is not possible, guys. Remember, recursive inheritance is not possible in Java. So you can only inherit from other class, not from the same class. Done? Okay. So now if I run it, this will definitely work. Clear? Okay. Chalo. Anyone has any doubt so far? No doubt? Okay. So let me go back to the iPad. Okay. Now here, my dear friends, before I go and we will solve another inheritance problem, you need to remember something. For every program you write going forward, you remember you have to know something. You have to draw something. This is known as what? Class diagram. Class diagram. So what is there in class diagram? So in class diagram, basically we will say, so this is your class. Here you will write your class name. Okay. And here you will write your member functions. That means your methods plus your, if you have any kind of different constructors. And here you will have your data members. Data members. So always you have to represent your class in terms of what? Class diagram. So this is the generic class diagram. Now we wrote two classes, right? Class A and B. How can I write that? So for that, first let me write class. What is the class name, everyone? What is the class name? Class name is A. What is the property we have here? It is money of type what? Integer. Of type what? Integer. Now similarly, we will create what? A class diagram for class B. Okay, class B. Now what is the money type here? What is the data member here? We have pocket money. Pocket money. What is the type of the variable here? It is integer. It is integer. Now, is there a relationship between A and B class? Is there a relationship between A and B class? What is B class doing? What is B class doing? B class here is inheriting from A class. Yes, it is inheriting, extending A class. So to represent that in terms of diagram, you always write an arrow. Okay, upward arrow. Okay, what does this arrow means, everyone? This arrow means that this is extends. Now you have to pay attention. The arrowhead should point to the class from which we are inheriting. Okay, from which we are inheriting, right? So this should this should point here. Okay, now whenever we write it like this, there is one more relationship we call. This relationship is called as is a relationship. Is a relationship. What do you mean by is a relationship? So for example, I can say that B is a B is a. What do you mean by that? Let me give a small example, you will understand. Now, say this is animal. Can I say that lion is an animal? Yes. Monkey is an animal. Yes. Can we say that? Human is an animal. Yes. Then what else? Tiger is an animal. Okay. Let me take one more example. Say vehicle. Okay. Can I say car is a vehicle? Jeep is a vehicle. Truck is a vehicle. Yes or no? Can we say that or not? Car, jeep, and truck is a vehicle. So whenever we are defining is a, guys, is a is nothing but what? Is nothing but another name for inheritance. So I am if I am like Prithvi is my father's name, right? My father, right? It is like that, defining a relationship. So what is a relationship, everyone? Is a relationship is nothing but what? defining a relationship. Now, can you guys give me example of easy relationship? Apart from animal and vehicle, some other example for easy relationship. You can give it in chat, you can unmute and you can say it also. Not an issue.
Isabel.
Hello?
Chair is a furniture.
Okay. Okay, next.
Isabel.
Okay. For example, furniture. Very good example. Okay. Chair
Rose is a flower.
is a furniture. Okay. Can you give me another furniture names? I'll come to flower next. Chair is a furniture. What is a furniture again? Is only chair a furniture?
Table is a furniture.
Table is a furniture. Then one more last.
Sofa.
Sofa is a furniture. Okay, done. Okay, now who was that? Who was selling flower?
A rose is a flower.
Okay, very good. Now I have flower. Okay, a rose is a flower. Then apple is a flower.
No, it's a fruit.
It's a fruit. Are you sure? Okay,
Yeah.
gobi is a flower. Correct question. Gobi is not a flower. Cauliflower.
Yes.
Gobi is nothing but cauliflower, right? It is a flower, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. Let's not complicate. Okay, give me anything. Lily. Lily is a flower.
Yeah.
Okay. Then marigold is a flower. Done. Okay. Now let us take vegetable. Okay. Give me some vegetable. Onion. Is it a vegetable?
Tomato.
Yes. Ah, tomato. Is it a vegetable? Who was that tomato? Tomato is a fruit. Trick question. Okay. Tomato is not a vegetable. Tomato is a fruit. Now what is another vegetable we have?
Lady finger.
Lady's finger. Okay. Bhindi. Next. Guys, you don't know vegetable
Potato.
names.
Potato.
Potato is a vegetable. Okay. Done. Like hero. Now let us see how 3 heroes. Let us see.
Restaurant city.
Cucumber is a hero. Sujay. Okay. Darshan. Okay. One Kannada hero. Okay. Next. Rajni. Rajnikant. Okay. Next.
Shahrukh Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan. SRK is a hero. Salman Khan is not a hero. Prabhas is not a hero. Okay, no worries. Heroine. Okay.
Ramya.
Sorry.
Ramya.
Ramya. Okay. Next.
Madhuri.
Ash. Ash.
Samantha.
Okay. Samantha. Very. Next. Alia Bhatt. Very good. Any other heroes? Enough. Okay. So now, do you guys understand what is either relationship? Either relationship. Yeah. So we can say that this object is a hero. This object is a heroine. This object is a furniture. This object is a this thing. So this is what is a relationship. Then remember this. This is very, very important. Is this clear, everyone? Yes. Anyone has any doubt in the class diagram? Is a relationship and stuff. Okay. So this is your general class diagram. You write class name, data members, and then member function and constructor. So we wrote this. What is this line? Red line we are writing like this. Whenever I write it like this, what does this mean? This means it is extends. Okay. Extends. Okay. Okay. Now I will write something. Just tell me whether it is possible or not. That's it. I just want your opinion whether it is possible or not. Okay. Okay, I'm writing 3 classes, class M and O. Here let us write public double land public double new land public double very new land. Say here the values is, say this is 1730.60 square feet. Okay, square feet. So this new land is say 1800.90 square feet. And this is say 25,020 square feet. 25,020 square feet. Done. Okay. Now I will N will extend N. Done. O will extend N. Is this possible? Is this possible?
Yes.
First tell me, is this possible? Yeah, it is very, very possible, right? Why? See here, what is happening? Now, N is extending what? Inheriting from M. That's it. Then O is inheriting from M. Sorry, N. O is inheriting from N. This is possible, right? Yes. No, I'm not telling grandfather. I'm just telling what is O extending? N. What is N extending? M. Done. Okay. Now comes the twist. Say I will write a class test public static void main. Here, first I will create 3 objects. Okay. Say M1 is equal to new M. N1 is equal to new N. O1 is equal to new. Done. Let me do a bit of conjugacy and I will write it here. First I will write. First tell me, is this possible? Yes. SOPLM M1 dot land. Is it possible? M1 dot land. Why not? SOPLM N1 dot land. Is it possible? Then SOPLM O1 dot land. Is it possible? Now let us see here. Now tell me what will happen when this object is created. What will happen when this object is created? Everyone, what will happen when I create M1 object? What all members are loaded here? Land is loaded here. Land is loaded here. Will not worry about the value for me. Next, when I create N1, what is happening here? What is happening here? First, who is loaded? We are extending M. Remember, we are extending M. First, who is loaded? First, land is loaded. First, land is loaded. Then, new land is loaded. New land is loaded. Done. Is this clear? Very simple. Very, very simple. Very straightforward. Okay. Now, tell me what will happen when we are executing, we are creating this object.
Land, new land, or very new land.
Okay. Say this is the object. Okay. Now, always what we are doing, we are loading members of what? The superclass. Now, who is superclass for this? Who is superclass for O? N. So, who is a member of N? New land is a member of N. So, first, who is loaded? New land is loaded. Then, very new land is loaded. Yes or no? Yes or no? According to the definition, what are we doing? First, members of the superclass is loaded. Then, own members are loaded. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. Done. Now, M1. In M1 object, do we have land? In M1 object, do we have land? Yes. Will this line throw error? No. In N1 object, let me write this here. This is N1 object and this is O1 object. Now, in N1 object, अरे फिर से क्या यार? Sorry guys. In N1 object, do we have land? Yes. Will it give us an error? No. In O1, do we have land? Do we have land? See here, only new land and very new land is there. Is there land or land property in this object? Guys, is land property in this object? Is it there? See, we are working according to the definition. What is the definition? First, load members of superclass. What is the superclass for O? N. We loaded new land. Done. Next, load its own member, very new land. Am I doing any mistake here? According to the definition we learned so far, am I doing any mistake here? No. If I'm not doing any mistake, then this line should throw us error. Yes or no? This particular line should throw us error. Yes or no? No? How many of you say this line will throw error? Yes. How many of you say this will not throw error? So much confident people have. Okay. Okay. Let us see that. Let us see in action. Let us see in action. Yeah. Okay. Chalo. Let us see it in action. Done. Let me open the. Okay. Can you guys see the IDE? Yep. Okay. Let me create a new file called test1.java. Okay. Now we have here class M. We have class N. Then we have class O. Okay. Now, what do we have here? Public double land. Here we have how much? 25,000 point say 90 square feet of land we have. Save. Then what is the size of the land we have in N? Here we have new land. What is the size? Say it is 1800.90. Next. Here we have very new land. This is saved. 1400.90. Saved. Okay. Now class test1 public static void main. Then string. Okay, now what are we doing here? We are creating 3 objects, everyone. What are the 3 objects here? What are the 3 objects here? We are creating object M. M1 is equals to new M. Then next N. N1 is equals to new N. Then O. O1 is equals to new O. Done. Chalo. Now we created these 3 objects. Now the doubt I have in my mind will be clarified right now. So let me write system dot out dot print ln. Okay. Here let me write M has land. Okay. Say let me write here what? M1 dot what? Land. here n1 dot land. O1 dot land. Okay. Now, if I compile, it should work perfectly. Yes or no? Oh, it's working perfectly. Hold on, my friends. That is not the correct class. It is Java C test1.java. So now if I enter, what will happen? Oh, we are getting error. First is we have done stupid error here, double dots. Okay, I'll remove that. And yeah, most of you are saying, sir, we have not what extended. Let us extend. Okay, class O extends n class. And what does n class extend? Sorry, n class extends m class. Save it. Now if I compile, now if there is no compilation error, that means what? Line number 21 is correct. Oh, it is correct. But let us see whether it is executing or not, right? I don't have trust. Java test1.java. Oh, what's happened? I didn't compile. Test1. Now it will work. M has land 25,000. N has land this thing. Yes. Does O also has the land? O also has the land. Is it clear, everyone? So what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? That means, let us go to the iPad here. And where is iPad here? That means what is happening here? Whenever we are creating an object, since my dear friends, here land is also loaded in N1, will we also not load land here also? Yes, land will be available in O1 object also. So what all properties we will have in our O object? Land, new land, and very new land. That means what kind of inheritance it is?
Multiple inheritance or multi-level?
Multi-level, right? Because see here, O1 is extending N1. N1 is extending M. So what is happening here? If you see, M1 ka properties are inherited by N1. Yes. So it has the properties. Now, if N1 has inherited this, then automatically O1 will also inherit the properties from its grandfather or grandfather object. Yes or no? Grandfather object. Now, this type of inheritance, my dear friends, this type of inheritance is known as multi-level inheritance. Is known as what? Multi-level inheritance. Is it clear what is multi-level inheritance? Yes. Now this, if you see the diagram, remember the diagram which we saw? Let me open that diagram. If you see the diagram which we saw was, where did that go? Yeah, can you guys see this diagram? Yeah. So first, that means now here, if you guys see carefully, now if the grandfather has the property, that is nothing but even the child also will have access to the properties. Yes or no? grandchild. Yes. Okay. So this is possible. So whatever properties we have of that particular third generation, like second generation, we will also have that in the next second generation. Weird. But you guys understood that, right? You guys understood that. So this is possible. So this is what? Multi-level inheritance. Okay, this is multi-level inheritance. Anyone has any doubt in what is multi-level inheritance? No doubt? Okay, chalo. No doubt in multi-level inheritance? Pakka? Okay, now let us write the class diagram. How can we write the class diagram? What will this fellow have? What is this class? Class M. What properties does class M have, everyone? What properties does class M have? This has land. Yes. Next. This has what? New land. This is very new land, which is also coupled. Now, what is happening here? O is extending N, and N is extending what? M. So now can I write here O is a N? Can I write this? O is a N. Okay. Can I write N is a M? Yes. Can I write it like this? Can I also write that O is a M, my dear friends? Yes or no? Because if you see, O is inheriting from N, and also it is inheriting from M also. Understood? Yes. Here we can simply write O is a M and O is a N. And here we will write N is a M. Clear? Anyone has any doubt in multi-level inheritance? Multi-level inheritance. No doubt? Pakka? Okay. Okay. Let us move on. Let us move on to the next part. Okay. Now, next, I will write again. Tell me whether this is possible or not. This is possible or not. Okay. Okay, we have three classes. Class JKL. Okay. In this, we have say public int A, public int B, public int C. 10, 20, and 30. Now, here, can I write it like this? Class K extends, class L extends, class K extends, class J, class L extends, class J. Can we do this? Is this possible? What are we doing here? Two classes are inheriting from one class. Two classes are inheriting from one class. Is it possible? Yes, right? One parent can have two siblings, right? Sorry, two children, right? Yes. So in terms of class diagram, how will it look like? In terms of class diagram, how will it look like? Guys, I created the animation in hurry. That is why all are male only. Don't tell me that, sir, why you have not put female. Just in hurry, I created. Okay, I just created 10 minutes back. Okay, no intentions like that. Now let me first create class J, class diagram. Okay, class J. Here we have A, which is integer. Done. Copy, paste, copy, paste. Okay. Next, class K and class L. Now, what is class A doing? Class K is extending from class J. Class L is extending from class J. Is this clear, everyone? Is this clear? Anyone has any doubt so far? Yes. Is it possible? Can I, is it possible in Java, first of all? What is this kind of inheritance called as? This type of inheritance is called as hierarchical inheritance. Hierarchical inheritance. Okay, class N extends class M and class O extends class M. Is this clear, everyone? Is it called multiple or hierarchical? It is hierarchical inheritance. Done. Anyone has any doubt so far? Anyone has any doubt so far? Now, if I write it like this, will I be able to say this is public static void main method? This I will write it in class test. So if I create here an object of J, object of K, and object of L. Now, will I be able to print is this possible, guys? Is this possible? Yeah, is this possible? Yes, it is 100% possible. Shall we see this in action? Yes, shall we see this in action? Okay, chalo. Now let us move back to our iPad, sorry, web browser. Now let me create a new file called test2.java. Okay, here what is the class? Class J public int a is equals to 10. Okay, now copy, paste J K L. This is B and this is C. Save it. Then we have public, sorry, class test2, and we have public Okay, so what's happening here? Now we will write what? Create objects. Okay. One is J. J1 is equals to new J. Okay. Next, K, K1 is equals to new K. Next, L, L1 is equals to new L. Done. Now, can I access A in J, K1 and L1? Can I access A? That is what we have to check. If we can access A, that means hierarchical inheritance is possible in Java. So let us write J1.A. This is K1, this is L1.A. Now I will save it. First of all, it should be successfully able to compile Java C test 2.java. What's happening? We have not extended. Yes or no? So what is K extending? K extends J. Then L also extends J. Done. Okay, so it got compiled successfully. That means what? This is working super fine. Okay. Now if I write Java test 2, so this should work fine. Yes, let us hope it will work fine. Yes, we have the output 10, 10, 10. Okay, let me change the values here. This is 20. 10, 10, 10, 10. So all A value, we are able to print in all of the objects. Both of the objects are extending J. So hence we are able to access what? A inside K and A inside L class also. Is this clear, everyone? So this is nothing but your hierarchical inheritance. Understood? Clear, everyone? Anyone has any doubt? I think I'm getting confused between hierarchical and multi-level. Okay. Multiple and multi-level. I will confirm it. Okay. I am not little getting confused with the words. I don't know why. Okay. So this, I think this is multiple inheritance, or can you guys confirm this for me and let me know what is this? Okay. Yeah. Chalo guys, that is it from my side from today's class. So this is what is inheritance. Now, do you guys feel inheritance is easy? This is hierarchical only, right? Okay, then it is correct. So do you guys feel this is easy or hard? Is inheritance easy or hard? Now tell me. It is damn easy. Inheritance is nothing. What is inheritance? One class extending another class to access members of other classes. Done. So now in future, we will see all of the like nuances and everything, like what happens if I change object in one class, all of that we will see in the coming classes. Now, this is actually inheritance. There is one more type of inheritance that we will study in the next class. Okay, today you have a contest, so I am leaving you guys a bit early. So I think people, if you are from beginner, you have like beginner with the batch I'm taking right now. Tomorrow is Friday, right? Tomorrow evening, let us take a break. Mostly we will not have class. I will update you in the group. Okay. Done. Tomorrow, mostly we will not have class. I'll update in the group and I'll let you know. Okay. Mostly, but I will let you know in the group beforehand. Okay. Okay. Chalo. Like we'll let us have a gap in between classes. Otherwise, it will become very overwhelming also if we continuously have classes. Done. Okay, guys, that's it from my side. Okay, the recording, I have recorded today's class. The recording will be available in few minutes. Okay, I will, as soon as I stop recording, it will take some time to compile and I will upload it directly. Yes. P Raju. Very good, correct. Okay, let me copy paste your this and I'll put it in this comment over here. Okay, thanks. Thank you guys. I'm ending the session. Anyone has any doubt can ask me right now. Otherwise, I will wrap up the class. All the best for your contest. How many of you have contest 5 today? No one? Multiple inheritance. We will still some more inheritance is there that I will let you know. Okay. Okay, that I will let. Multi-level inheritance we have covered. Then hierarchical inheritance we have covered. We will see whether multiple inheritance is possible or not in Java. Okay, that is why I have kept it for the next class. Multiple I have not told yet. Okay, who is this Motorola One Fusion Plus? What's your name? Okay, Shubhashini, very soon the notes will be available. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, very soon the notes will be available. Sunil, okay, great Sunil. Are you Sunil, sir, from whom I learned? No, no, right? That Sunil, sir, was SUNIL Sunil, not double E. So hopefully you're not that Sunil, sir. Okay, chalo guys, see you. Okay, some of you I will meet you at 10:30 today after the contest. Okay, chalo, tata, bye bye, take care. Okay, I'm ending the session. Thank you guys, thank you very much. Subhashini ji, soon it will be available. Yeah, I'm really occupied and running busy, so not able to do that. It will be available very soon. Okay, chalo, thank you guys, take care, bye bye. Bye guys, take care.